#1 procrastination tool on the internet is Chair Shot Reality, WrestleZone.com. You can go to WrestleZone. Of course, you can also go to the YouTube channel. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff. Rev loves to interact with you in the comments.
I love it. I love it. I wait for it. I sit in my bed with Captain Crunch and I just look at the computer.
That's kind of creepy. All right, let's talk about Brock Lesnar. A lot of rumors going around about his future, both with WWE when his contract's up. We go through this every year, and also potentially him going back to the UFC for another fight. But of course, if he goes to the UFC, that doesn't mean that he's done with WWE. We've seen him.
And his WWE contract goes up, what, after this WrestleMania?
After Mania, I believe.
So you think he does his commitments and then he goes to the UFC, or he signs a UFC deal beforehand and messes everything up with WrestleMania?
I think he's definitely going to work with UFC before before WrestleMania. So,
oh boy,
that and whatever happens in UFC, maybe that determines if he.
Yeah, I think anything can happen.
If he wins a big match in UFC.
Yeah, with the McGregor thing, UFC can work with anybody. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, so it's possible. I think Lesnar could work before WrestleMania. If he wins, then I think he will. God, it pushes his stock even higher.
Well, and
if he doesn't test positive for whatever.
Well, and if he wins in UFC, then that could be what says to him, you know what, I'm done with pro wrestling. I want to do one more run with this, and then before I hang up all my fighting gloves. But either way, it then puts Vince McMahon and WWE right now in a situation of if you know that Brock's going to go work for UFC and you can't stop Brock from doing what he's going to do, do you pull the title off him for
at least now, I think you do, and it's
because what's it look like if your current WWE champion goes to do a real fight and let's say Brock is his ass kicked?
Well, then he gets his title removed from him.
So we have a fatal 4-way coming up at SummerSlam. So does that guarantee that one of those three guys is going to take that title?
Yes, I think it's either Roman or Braun. Personally,
that was weak. Come on, we've been gone for 2 weeks. You got to do better than that.
All right, you suck when you do it. You said all under like that's like a guttural weird thing.
What?
You got to scream it. You got to yell.
His dad bod holds him down. He can't quite.
There he goes. He's too buff to get out of his suit.
I am.
That nice
David Allen suit that he can't ruin.
I look as good as Jinder does. I look as good as Jinder does.
I was going to say you look as good as Angle did in his David Allen.
Jinder had my blue suit on last Tuesday.
Anyway, but I think Braun should get the title here. But if it's not and it's Roman, I think Joe takes the pin though. I think just Joe's going to take the pin, which doesn't really mean anything because it's fatal 4-way. Anything can happen, and it's no DQ. I think the match is. I'm surprised they went this way. I thought they were going to do 2 separate matches, or Joe was going to be left out for a triple threat. But like, they're going to tear the house down.
Well, I mean, in theory, with no DQ, one of the Braun, Roman, or Joe could end up having a posse, for lack of a better term, come out and help them.
Oh my God, it's just going to be.
What if Roman had the Shield? What if Joe still has a connection with Triple H? Or I mean, I don't think Bray Wyatt's going to come out.
Braun doesn't need anybody.
Braun shouldn't have anybody.
He's literally just going to run through everybody. Yeah.
And
Roman doesn't.
That would make Braun look that much stronger if Joe or Roman had friends and Braun went through everybody.
Who does Lesnar have?
Doesn't need anybody. He's going to lose.
Why does Roman need anybody?
Because
I don't know.
He mentioned all those accolades he had on that promo on Raw, which was fantastic. How he's 5 WrestleManias in a row, 3 of her main events, and 1 he just retired Undertaker.
It is quite the resume.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to happen again. Well, I thought it was going to happen again at Mania 34. I thought he was going to get this crowning moment. But with this being a fast track with whatever Lesnar's doing, I hope if Roman's going to get the belt, it's now. So we can have some sort of fresh thing going into WrestleMania. Maybe Braun takes it at WrestleMania. It's a huge moment.
All right. Well, there's going to be a triple threat on Raw here in Pittsburgh Monday night. What do we look to see happen? Is there a decisive winner?
No, it's just going to be a brawl. I feel like it's going to get into a big brawl, and Lesnar's going to involve himself. Yeah, he'll clear house. It's going to be exciting. I'm excited.
Of course, if you're going to be in Pittsburgh, make sure you join me before Raw, 5 to 7 p.m. Juice will be there. I'm sure Reb will be there. At the Cambria Suite Hotel, right next to PPG Paints Arena, we'll be unveiling the brand new Wrestling Reality Podcast title belt. So you can come have the title belt. It is all ages, so the kids can come take a picture of the belt. Presented by Old Smoky Moonshine. Don't give any moonshine to the kids. Ticket King, ticketking.net. Use the code LaBarFan. Get 15% off your WWE tickets. We got one more video. Josh rejoins me again, and we're going to talk about Shinsuke Nakamura and John Cena. Free TV this week on SmackDown Live. What's going to happen? We'll book it and talk about it.